Yes guys, we know we don't believe everything we see on the internet, but what about our textbooks that we are being taught from childhood? Yes friends, even the things learned since childhood sometimes prove to be wrong. Then whether it is the Great Wall of China visible from space or the genius Albert Einstein failing in maths in school. So friends, sit tight because today we are going to tell you about those lies, which you have been believing to be true for centuries, and finally you will be rolling with laughter after knowing the truth that we have put in front of you. Friends, if we ask you who built the pyramid built in Egypt, then we will know that the laborers living in Egypt worked hard to prepare this pyramid. But breaking your illusion, we want to say that it is not true at all. In fact, most of the people who built this pyramid were not laborers at all. Yes, to build this pyramid, a considerable population had contributed a lot, where for about 85 years, which took time from 2589 BC to 2504 BC, and during this time, the people living in Egypt had built this pyramid was prepared by sweating blood so that it could erect its national icon. In such a situation, those who could not lift such big stones, he made arrangements for food and other things for the people working here. That is, every person did his level work, in which some people used to work for security, while some people used to go to remote areas to collect heavy stones so that they could erect their national icon. In such a situation, friends, their hard work paid off and this pyramid is really known all over the world. Come on friends, now let's talk about your most favorite Michael Jackson, because no one can deny that Michael Jackson had achieved a different position in pop music, where he was also the best dancer of Singer 771 and his dance moves were really mashallah. In such a situation, his style of moonwalk became very famous among the people. But alas friends, you will be surprised to know that Michael Jackson did not organize this moonwalk. Although he first performed it in 1983, Michael Jackson actually learned it from Moonwalk, Casper, Candidate and Cooley Jackson, who performed it in 1970. Marshall Marcio also performed it before Michael Jackson, and before all of these people a tap dancer named Bill First also performed it. In such a situation, it is difficult to tell who invented these chickens. But he's a man, Michael Jackson isn't. Now listen to another head-turning thing, because you must have heard the name of carbon dating. Oh no friends, this is not right-left swiping dating in Tinder. Rather, there is a method through which the real age of things can be told when carbon dioxide changes in the atmosphere. In such a situation, archaeologists use carbon dating to find out how old the things they discovered are, and for this reason, all the things we give you information about, their ages according to carbon dating, and a scientist named Willard Libby the professor had discovered carbon dates, and he also received the Nobel Prize for this work. But friends, take heart, because let us tell you that it is very difficult to find out the real age of things through carbon dating, and this is because the atmosphere of every place changes in different ways. Although things can go right to some extent, but now imagine yourself having two plants, one in America and one in Greenland. So it is obvious that due to the temperature effect, there will be a lot of difference in the growth of both. Similarly, carbon dating is also accounted for. Now friends, let us tell you another MIT booster story, which is a fake photo story of none other than the Loch Ness Monster. Yes friends, where no stone was left unturned to surprise people by showing the photo of this monster in the newspaper, and many people were even convinced that this creature, which had disappeared years ago, is now back to create panic, has come. In such a situation, friends were asked not to lock it but to see it in Scotland. This picture was first put in front of people by Robert Kenneth Wilson in 1934, and it was taken for about 60 years. This picture was believed to be true. But they say that on the day of lying, 4 truths last for 1,000 years. Yes friends, we know that our made-up proverb is not that good, but it fits perfectly in this place, because in 1994 it came to the fore that the shape of the Loch Ness Monster in that picture was nothing but a toast marine, which was put in water in such a way that it looks like a scratch, and this was done by a journalist named Mahmoud, so that he could take revenge from his newspaper, because his newspaper had told him about Loch Ness, and because of this he created such a big story which had the world in its clutches for nearly 60 years. Friends, when you think of the wonders of the world, what would be the first thing that comes to your mind? Machu Picchu, Taj Mahal or Great Wall of China, but everything else is fine. But let us tell you about the Great Wall of China, that it is not so great that it can be seen from space. Yes friends, because the truth is that it is not so big that it can be seen from anywhere outside our atmosphere. Even if it is the moon which is closest to us, and we are not saying this from our mind, rather NASA itself has proved this fact. Although it may be 21,196 kilometers long, but if we talk about its width, then it is only 20 feet wide from the bottom and only 16 feet wide from the top. Let us tell you that this rumor started around 1754. In such a situation, this thing is long before reaching our moon and sending satellites in space, so it is just a rumor and nothing else. Now, even though millions of people come here every year, it is a pity that they stand at the Great Wall of China. It is not visible from space. Come on, friends from China, tell us that at which place in China did the coronavirus that created panic all over the world first spread. We know you will know the answer. That's why not a single person's answer should be missed in the comment box. Well friends, whenever you think of Vikings, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? We know most of the people would remember the size of the big ship and the helmets coming out of the scene. But let us tell you that both these things are false, which were planted in our mind by our mainstream media. In fact, many historians have found tools from the time, out of which not a single helmet has been found which has a sing-gay. Although it can be assumed that those people must have used helmets to protect themselves while fighting, but it does not mean that there are direct scenes in their helmets only. Friends, this rumor started spreading when an artist named Gustav Malmstrom put his 8 in his helmet, and since then people have started to understand that his helmet used to have horns. While there is nothing like that. So friends, we really hope you are enjoying the video of Opni Hosh To Du Sam. If yes, then keep liking the video as well, so that we keep bringing interesting videos like this in future also. Friends, now we remove the biggest brainchild of yours, because many people are taught that Albert Einstein, who was such a great genius, failed in high school because of basic math. So friends, this is absolutely wrong. Yes, nothing like that, but Alta's geniuses. Where at the age of just 15, he had made a very good hold in math. Now it is obvious that a person who has achieved such great achievements in the world of physics must have mastered basic maths, that too in high school. This thing is a bit disconcerting, but we feel bad for those people who think that they will not know maths, yet they will become scientists. Hey friends, math is also necessary to become a scientist. Just like singing good songs is necessary to become a singer and doing good movies is necessary to become a dancer. Because all these things are basics. Friends, we know that you will not know anything about this. But let us tell you that in the middle of the 19th century, there was a huge rumor in America where cigarette selling companies used to advertise that cigarettes are good for health. Yes friends, don't be surprised, this used to happen in actual because some companies used to say that dentists themselves advise people to smoke cigarettes and it is very good for health, which reduces tension etc., and such many ad campaigns were going on at that time, due to which about 45% of the people of America had become addicted to cigarettes. Although there is still no shortage of cigarette smokers in America. But at that time 45% of the people used to smoke cigarettes. Means about 7,000,000 people used to smoke only cigarettes. It was later learned that it is injurious to health, so that God calls you to himself soon, and that is why people thought it necessary to call cigarettes ta-ta bye-bye because of the fear of dying. But maybe still some people do not understand this. Friends, that's all for today. I hope you liked our video. If yes, then do tell us by commenting about this video, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel to see such interesting videos continuously. Thank you.